Did you know that as of 2020, out of all industries, consumers read restaurant reviews more than any other industry? This stat alone shows the importance of keeping customers as happy as possible in the food service industry. A few more stats include a one-star increase in a restaurant's Yelp rating can result in as much as a 9% increase in revenue for that year. And lastly, 1 in 8 diners will leave a restaurant review nowadays. So we are obviously seeing a trend of not only more people reading the reviews, but also a growth in the number of people writing the reviews. Here's a quick stat that I love because it shows our effectiveness as a company. Since our opening in 2016, 90% of our consulted companies have had at least a 20% sales increase since being consulted by us. The story behind Carrollton Consulting Cuisine. We were formed in 2016. We are based out of Carrollton. We have been recognized in the world-renowned Bon Appetit magazine. This company was formed as a result of our former employer restaurant closing down. We decided to form Carrollton Consulting Cuisine in order to help more businesses stay open and strive. My name is Turner Duke. I'm the Assistant Vice President for Carrollton Consulting Cuisine. I'm a 2010 graduate of the Atlanta Culinary Arts School at the Art Institute of Atlanta. I majored in food service management and minored in culinary nutrition. After finishing school, I worked for 4 years as a manager at the famous Maria restaurant in New York City. It is ranked among the top 20 Italian restaurants in the United States. During my time there, I learned firsthand from some of the most elite names in the food service industry. As manager, our revenue grew by almost 10% each year. Also, in my 4 years at the Maria, the employee turnover rate dropped nearly 20%. It is important to me personally to have happy employees because happy employees will make for happier customers. This past experience is important because implementing the proper improvement strategies will increase the revenue for a business. These improvements should trickle down and you should see all around improvements all around the business. The restaurant I picked is a staple in my hometown of LaGrange, Georgia. Fanucci's has been in business since the late 90s and offers authentic Italian dishes. Some of their famous dishes include their cheese manicotti and also their chicken marsala. They also have a great wine menu available. Competition for Fanucci's would be Milano's and Pizza Villa. The similarities between Milano's and Fanucci's are comparable. They both serve Italian dishes, however, Milano's is more known for their pizza. Same case for Pizza Villa. Fanucci is known strictly for its authentic Italian food, while their competition is seen more as pizza joints. One review from Google reads, "First time here and it sure won't be my last. We got the calamari for appetizer and it was excellent. Main course comes with super salad, which is great. Dishes are huge. Everything tasted great, and Kimberly was awesome. Love how homey this place is and how welcoming everyone was. Creative, fresh food was on point." Um, so from that we can draw that they have generous portions, they have very excellent food, and she seems pretty happy. Another great strength from this post is if you look at the bottom, the owner actually responded, and this is not a negative post. This is just a regular, had a great experience, and he shows appreciation. I think in showing that, he shows a lot of care for his customer and reassures the customer that he does care. Another review from TripAdvisor reads, "Everything on the menu is excellent. The owner has been cooking since he was a teenager. Great wine list and now serves mixed drinks." This is great. It once again affirms the quality of our food. It shows credibility for the cook and the owner himself. And it also brings light to the wine menu that may not have been mentioned yet. Another strength Benucci has is they offer catering for weddings and bigger parties like that. It's a great option to have. And lastly, based on the 391 Google reviews, Finucci had a 4.5-star rating, which is absolutely excellent. For the weaknesses, we're going to go to TripAdvisor and find a negative review. The gist of her complaint ends up being that the server did not communicate well with them, did not explain about an upcharge, and also she complained that the gratuity was automatically included. Another review coming from TripAdvisor, his main issue was the smallness of the restaurant. The layout of the restaurant was too small for him. Customers may feel crowded in a smaller restaurant. And also, another weakness is our food is a little pricier compared to the competition around, but we think that they will be paying for the quality. Opportunities for Benucci. First opportunity should be to offer extensive training for servers to ensure they know the menu inside and out. Doing this will lead to a decrease in reviews regarding bad service and will also eliminate miscommunications between the customers and their servers. Another opportunity could be to expand on the to-go option or delivery options due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This should increase sales and hopefully free up some room in the restaurant, since others seem to feel it is too small of a restaurant. And lastly, another recommendation would be to allow customers to order from the wine menu prior to being seated. This will allow for them to have a drink and relax instead of sitting around waiting on their seat. Threats to Benucci. The local competition in town is much cheaper. People may be told to wait 30 to 45 minutes, but instead they may go to Milano's or Pizzadilla because it's cheaper and there's more seating. Another threat would be that newer restaurants have opened up downtown. We now have Asian, Hispanic, and Italian food all within 2 blocks of each other. And lastly, how could we forget the COVID-19 pandemic? It has been a huge obstacle for restaurants to try and overcome. We must follow strict guidelines from the CDC and Department of Public Health in order to maintain our operations. Just to run back over the SWOT as fast as possible. Strengths, we had generous servings, we have excellent food, and a great wine menu. The weaknesses would be customer service, also the size of the restaurant. We have complaints about the smallness of it. Opportunities could be expanding into go orders, also allowing the wine menu prior to being seated so that they can have a drink while they wait. And lastly, for threats, we have cheap competitors in our town. To conclude, restaurants such as Benucci's must work continuously on improving their reviews and reaching out to customers who may be dissatisfied. As we stated earlier, a 1-star increase on Yelp reviews can lead to a 9% increase on revenues for that year. Benucci could make improvements to their customer service and also on their to-go expansion. This will bring in new customers. I want to especially thank Benucci for allowing me the opportunity to provide assistance to them and their operations. I hope we both will benefit from this relationship in the future. Feel free to contact us. Please give us a call at 678-284-7463, or you could email us at carrolltonconsulting@gmail.com. We are also on the web at www.carrolltonconsultingcuisines.com. We're going to be sending everyone home today with a giveaway item. Our item is a oven mitt with all of our information on it. And we hope that every time you are at home cooking with this item, you think of us and how we helped you